Hello, and welcome back to City Cruise Live. I'm gonna continue with Tokyo Dark. Like, I played it in the morning, so I'm gonna play it again some more. So, let's just get back into it. So we were at the mask place, trying to figure out some more information on that. Yep, right here. Yep, I already read this. Okay. So let's look around. Where's that guy? Is he still here? Hello. Hey. Oh, it's you. I was reading the papers and I saw your picture, and then I saw that picture on the TV news, and maybe the 7chan. Is that supposed to be the 4chan? After I looked you up. Cough. I'm sorry. I was curious. I remembered meeting you and I couldn't believe it. Sorry, I'm doing something. It's like I met a celebrity or something. Oh, of course. It's not good or anything. But you know, you never know who you'll meet in this business. Everyone always seems so unassuming. I mean, that's not to say any of it's your fault or anything. Okay, so the message boards are pretty bad, but there's a lot of bad stuff on there, like, wow. Pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Wait, I'm gonna hide the volume again, because this game does not have consistent volume on its music. It's weird. Hello again. Okay. What's going on with the weather here? It's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? There's a species of cherry tree, the Prunus subheritella autumnalis, that sometimes bloom twice a year. At least that's what it says online. Who'd have thought we'd have them here in Kamakura? Well, I say Kamakura, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Lucky, huh? A cherry blossom tree that blooms in fall. I've never seen it. Are you sure you've got the facts straight? It seems impossible. Impossible? Do you doubt my botany expertise? Yes I do. Impossible would be if the seasons started reversing themselves, don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Huh? You say something? Why the glum face? Anyway, I hope you take advantage of the weather and go for a picnic or something. The blossoms are so peaceful. Don't they put your mind at ease? Not really. Oh, what's this? Oh, exit. Okay. There's Mai. Looking for Mai Kawana. Have you seen her? Oh, you're looking for Mai again, huh? Are you sure that's a good idea? She was pretty upset about the, happenings the last time you were here. I mean, I've barely seen her leave Kamakura since then. Wait, did someone say something? Is my chat not updating? Sorry. Alright. Give me a second. Oh. Hello, Cookie. Yeah, I don't know, my chat wasn't updating, but it should be good now. Maybe it's best you leave her alone. It's important I talk to her. I suppose she'd be at the shrine that's down the street, like usual. Maya's very important to this town. Please don't upset her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. Okay. Is Maya's grandmother? You want to see her? Well, she's still around, I suppose. I see the comings and goings. Okay, yes. Oh yes, that reminds me, when you were here last April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you, of course. I heard there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Kawana is old and losing her faculties. Yeah, I can read. Wait, is that even I don't even know. Maybe she gave it to you by mistake. Can you remember anything like that? I'm gonna lie. I don't think I need to tell him the truth. Cause why? Oh, I see. I'm sure it'll turn up. Okay. It's a little early to think about leaving. Okay. Let's go speak to Maya. Let's see what's going on. Knock. Go to the shrine. Oh wait, are you still saying messages? Because it's... No, okay. There she is. Something creepy is gonna happen, isn't it? Cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the Kawana family shrine. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach and stood frozen and terrified, the same helpless look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months ago. This is a lovely story. This time, it was me she was terrified of. We were the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being followed. A familiar presence walking from the shadows. Oh, what? What? I'm not gonna kill her. Can I just not choose an option? Is there any option on me? No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? You don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. Oh. You. Okay. You. The detective from before. Why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm fine, sorry. To scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I'd never be good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize? Now? Yeah, this is it's like a cute game, but then suddenly it becomes spooky. I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes me this makes the Great One feel what? Who's the Great One? Oh, the music, the sound's getting louder. Gonna turn that down. I guess that makes the last person you'd want. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you that I was only following procedure. Well, that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. The truth? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean? It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, detective. Your name's Aito, right? I need a female voice. I need someone to just be here to say the female parts, because I can't do the voices. It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine someone like that that day in April really happened to explain what it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about everything, but it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day. Either she shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that the mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry. Listen to me rambling away. I bet you don't care about any of that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with the strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. It's getting louder again. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know how anything, but maybe Takashi does. Oh, sorry, Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talked on the phone all the time, but he refuses to come back and visit. All you gotta do is make that voice higher in front of me. I don't know. I've done this. And also I got it kind of cold right now. I don't know, runny nose. Fine, I'll do it just to please you, but it's not good. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a kendo dojo at Asakashisu in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo world. It sounds like he'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been good at opening up to strangers, though. You told me to do this. Wait, I'm turning on my fan. It's getting hot here. Just a second. It's getting hot. Okay. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Maya. Do you like my girl voice? Is that what you wanted? Okay. Now, I'm gonna knock on this door and see if anything happens. Go away, no visitors. Okay, old lady. Okay. Yes. Alright. Let's see if we can talk to him now about that leaving thing. Oh. Okay. Do we have a new place? Yes, we have Asakusa. But we haven't gone to this place yet. I think we should go here first. There's nothing else to do back here, so let's go to... Oh wait, no, do we have to go here? Oh, we have to go here if we... Can I exit? Oh, okay. Okay, we have to go here now, I guess. Asakusa. Ah, these Japanese names are so hard for me to pronounce. Asakusa, the home of Sensoji, one of the most famous temples in Tokyo. It's also a bustling entertainment district. It remains a pocket of traditional culture surrounded by a city of high-rises. Okay, let's go to Asakusa. My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Okawana would be difficult and involved. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police. The latter made me nervous, so sounds are getting louder again. Dang. sensitive and didn't want my word of investigation. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Okay, so I have to be careful of what questions I ask and stuff. Inside the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Okay. Hey, dude, what are you selling? Octopus balls? What? I hope it's just octopus in the shape of balls, and not... do octopus have balls? I don't know. Hello there. Would you be interested in buying some of the finest Tekio and Dorobado? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy in the food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you know about octopus in ball form. Okay. Octopus in ball form, not octopus balls. Who can say no to that sale pitch? Sure, I'll take some. Cool. Oh, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've ever had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki. Minus professionalism? Why? Why? My professionalism is so down, as well as my neurosis. Tourists, likely I can hear... Likely. I can hear them speaking English. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be much of help, but I wonder what they're talking about. Hello there, is there something we can help you with? Speaking... Wait, Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect. It's kind of weird because I'm reading in English, so it's like... It's English. It's not like I can't understand it. As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of my job. I'm no college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company, so I'd be in a bit of trouble too. Don't look at me. I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Whoa, I think you guys might speak better Japanese than I do. I mean, sorry, I never would have thought. Would you prefer to speak English instead? No, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? No, we just come to Asakusa every year, and the yukata became a part of our tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little bit cold. I'm great at reading. Oh wait, sure. You guys come here every year. You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where a Takeshi Kawana works. It should be in this area. Kawana? Why does that name seem so familiar? Oh right, he's the kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us. People say he's some kind of prodigy. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a master. Supposedly he's very particular about who he trains. I suppose he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. Makes sense when you think about it. Yep, go. He's still 20s for someone so young. No kidding. I really don't care about this conversation. The men in the department always puffed out their chests when they talked about the kendo competitions like it was going to impress me or something. Never paid too much attention. Still, it's strange that someone related, however faintly, to the mask has yet another tie to my old life. Takashi Kawana seems like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster. Deshiwara chatter, yeah, they didn't seem like they were talking about much. That was interesting. Looks like this is the dojo. I guess we're gonna go in. Why does it look creepy? Who are you? Oh, okay. A friend, we should go the friend route because he doesn't usually talk to strangers. You're a friend of my sister's. You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Wow. I'm like 29, I think, in this. I'm not old. I'm just mature. Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was to try and enable the monster who killed. I know you like. Okay. That was a bad decision on my part. Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read is all. After all, after your idiocracy in Kamakura, I heard Maya crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here, before myself or one of my fellow officers has to throw you out. Well, that went lovely. Lovely. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Maya will know how to soften up his brother. Okay. Yeah, you should have been here for like the whole story. There's been quite a lot of drama happen. So yeah. Okay, still doesn't like me. I think I managed to find your brother. Spill the tea, sis. You didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yup, you found my big brother alright. He's been protective over me ever since we were little. I can't read. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know... Oh wait, I have to do my girl voice, don't I? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Aito. If I went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask and everything. 10 out of 10. Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Maya. No, more stupid little Maya. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days she doesn't know where I am. It can really set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop. I don't think her grandma was really friendly when I was knocking on her door. So, but I should be a voice actor, I know. Tell me something I don't know. Oh, what's this? What is this? A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay, covered in dried blood. The maggots have begun eating its remains. Well, that's nice. That's a nice little thing to put in the game. I feel like something bad's gonna happen when I knock on this door. I said no visitors, leave me alone! Grandma, it's me, please open the door. Maya? Oh, Maya, it's you! Please come in, yes, come in. Oh, it's gonna get creepy. Wait, what is she doing? Wait, I need an old person voice now. Wait, what is she doing here? I have to switch through all the voices now. It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Ha, don't make me laugh. It's the worst voice. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something else, and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I still feel it, still like needles in my skin, dragging into me. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, detective? Tell me something. A dark place where those who've lost reside. I'm so old and I've wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Emiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Emiko? You mean Mom? I'd be glad. I'd love her. I get you, okay? Cookie. Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, Maya. If it wasn't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm gonna go see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. Maya, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her. You know, your mother. And you, detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen, what you think you're able to do, but keep my family out of it. We suffered enough. You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of Izangi and Izami? Grandma, this again? I'm sure Ito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there. What? Though I've told you this story so many times, you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Oh, pictures. I like pictures. Izangi and Izmazi in Nada were the first of the gods, known to us as Kami. In legend, it was the drops of the ocean water that fell from Izangi's jewel's spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our land, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realm of mortals. Izangi and Izami had many children, the deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izangi gave birth to the Kami of Fire, she was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying, and faced with her mortality, new Kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When Izami passed, Izangi was... these names. Izangi was inconsolable, and in his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yomi no Kuni, the island of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered into the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izangi begged Izami to return to him. Izami replied that she would try and ask the god of Yomi no Kuni permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see his love, Izangi set his comb alight in order to look upon his lost love. Oh. What greeted him was a sight of her decaying, worm-eaten face. Well, okay. In horror, Azangi attempted to flee Yomi no Kuni. Azami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Azangi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kuni with a great boulder. Nightmare fuel, yeah, pretty much. This whole game is pretty much nightmare fuel. You'll see. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a preservation of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. The story may be a myth, but there is a truth within it. Can't you see that? The things you pursue, they're unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First those take my Imiko, then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her. No, Grandma, I told you already, I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you can't. You can't go. We must protect our family from outsiders. You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Haito. You're delusional. You tell us stories about Kami and the spirits. Takashi might hide these things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time, he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mum and Dad too. No, stop. I'll tell you about your parents, how they... You can't, can you? You've never told me how they died. The reason always changes every time I ask. No, Maya, please, you must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there, and they haven't forgiven me. Can't you see? What is going on? This story is getting weirder by the day. Oh wait, I was about to use the old voice on her. They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go, please. Goodbye, Grandma. Okay, ooh. What's happening? Incoming spooky. Oh. Oh my god. I almost got spooked by just the text coming up. This game. It's like... It's spooky, but it's not spooky enough to actually scare you. But then it's like on a constant spookiness, so you never know when the spooky stuff's gonna happen. So I'm just like always on like, what's gonna happen? Anyway, I'm sorry. She's gotten much worse since you last saw her. No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story? About Izangi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go to Takashi. Okay. I wonder if anything's this way. What about the crow? No, okay. Let's go back here. Whoa, 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 where do you think you're going? Maya and I are leaving, what of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Maya's grandmother and she says she's having health issues, so she has to stay. That grandmother. Dangnammit, ruining everything. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. Maya's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Use violence? Is that the only option? Can we just exit? There must be some other way. This game, I feel like this game has like multiple ways to solve everything. So there must be a way for us to get past. Go away! Oh, okay, she's just doing the same thing again. Oh. Yeah, actually it looks like the only thing is violence. Doesn't look like there's any other option. Oh, I can look at the bird again? Oh, pick up. Okay. Good thing I'm wearing gloves. This better work. Yes, 10 plus investigation. I'm guessing I'm gonna use this to scare him into letting us go. Show dead bird. Yes. Oh my god. I told you about how I don't like about the blah 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 and blah blah blah. Then it might think you see the germs and okay, I'm dizzy. I'm a little dizzy. Just going to. Okay. I guess he fainted. Oh dear, did he just faint? Sure, looks like it. He'll be fine. Let's get a move on. Well, alrighty then. See, that was much better than using violence. Okay, so now we're gonna go visit him again. Okay, the people in front of there is gone now. Enter. Why, what are you doing here? Did she make you come?
No, it's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come with you, talk with you, but you sent her away.
This woman got you killed. You expect me to cooperate with her? Surely, if you need to talk with me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved.
No. I came alone, you just evade all my questions like you always do. Besides, there's something I need you to see.
See what? What are you talking about? The creepy mask. This looks like a jump scare sort of game. It kinda is. But there's not been any like super jump scares, just like, you know, like a little flash of creepy things. You'll see, there's definitely gonna be more of it. Where did you get that? Put it away.
So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me.
That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. It's not something you ever needed to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place?
Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Aito.
Maya, I understand that you're upset with me, but we should talk about this another time. Furthermore, the mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April, when Maya was held at knife point by another girl, it was this mask she was after, a mask your family is connected to. Looking for it? I suppose I've been fooled to think I could help keep the truth of our family past away from you.
The past? Does this have to do with Mom and Dad?
Yes, and so much more. I first saw the mask when I was a child, before you were born. The truth is, it belonged to a cult called Kamenkai, of which our parents were members. A cult? You're kidding me. How'd your parents get mixed up like that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Toki Masa, who promised a simpler life, away from the hypocrisies and falseness of city life. Our parents both had master degrees and my mother was on her way to earning a PhD. They chose to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead. For a person with a master's, they aren't very clever to just follow a cult leader. But sure. The Kamenkai were one of many such groups back then. I was a child and didn't understand, but thinking about how my parents were deceived and what they put me and Maya through, it's unforgivable. The mask was on the compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know. Do you think there are any members of the Kamikai left who'd know? No, you see. snazzy cruise. There was no surviving members. They died, all of them, including our parents. I'm sorry. I don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room where we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods, so it was dark and I could barely see, but she kept charging forward with Mai in her arms and dragging me behind. When we were back in Tokyo several days later, Grandma told me that our parents were dead. She didn't seem sad. It was as if she expected it. The government censored much of what happened, so I never was able to learn how they died. Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignoring it as if my childhood and everything that happened in those woods was all a bad dream. If it wasn't for her, we'd probably be dead with our parents, but ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them. I wonder if they even cared that it might happen to us. As a high schooler, I spent more time trying to find out about the Kemenkai than anything I did study. I thought I could understand why my parents so willingly gave up their lives and abandoned us. I'd stopped feeling so betrayed. But I was wrong. Nothing could happen.
Mom and Dad died as a part of some cult? I don't believe it.
It's true. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I guess that in hiding it from you, I was able to hide away my feelings as well. I think for Grandma it was too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it secret. There was no way we could live a normal life with the stigma of Kemenkai attached to us. I suppose keeping the secret hurt us both dearly. For me, pursuing Kendo gave me some measure of control over my life. But Grandma made a choice to leave her only daughter behind. She always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling on about how she was looking for a love. So much words. When she'd come home, she would have a rotten stink on her clothes. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. They found her wandering in the sewers, holding nothing but the mask. The same one from the cult compound all those years ago. And I was shocked when they gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long, and the unpleasant memories from the past came flooding back. That was when I decided to leave Kamakura. It was the only way I could move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandmother in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It seemingly appeared out of thin air, or maybe someone gave it to her. She never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me uneasy. It had a strange aura about it.
Oh, wait. Grandma was looking for Mom in the sewers? I don't remember any of this.
You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior. Grandma's gonna die, calling it right now. Possibly, or she's gonna kill someone. Going to private school away from Kamakura, I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking of it, and she was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is it that you're looking for? Surely our family history isn't of use to you. I assume you've heard what happened to my partner. This mask was there again when he died. It's more of an ornament. I need to know where it came from.
If it's true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like a nice person.
I ship it. Either way, that woman's screwed, yep. No, Mai, you've helped plenty, but I have to do this on my own. Aito is right. I apologize for not telling you all this sooner, but you can't be involved with something so dangerous. I already thought I'd lost you the day at the shrine. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you now.
Alright. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for your help, Maya. Yeah, right, Maya. I'll come to visit soon. It looks like she's gone. Maya's not here. There's no need to be coy. No doubt taking possession of that mask has taken a toll on you. Even in the brief time I was in contact with it, I felt immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and I saw things I never would have dreamed of on my own. There was always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Maybe lying to me again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is I don't want to hear or hurt you. But like I said, I don't believe the mask is simply wooden paint, though I doubt anyone else would believe us. No one ever did, except for one man. On this street there's an old tea shop, perhaps you saw it on the way in. An old historian named Yakushi is there occasionally. He's the only one who ever talks. Okay, if you're looking for hopefully, I hope. Cool, I guess we're going there now. Which is here. Enter the tea shop. Ooh. What voice would he have? Ah, welcome. That just sounds like the old. That just sounds like the old woman. I can't do voices. Welcome. Come in. Do sit down. No need to be so formal. Stand there like a statue. How can I help you? Are you Yakushi? Takashi told me to speak with you. Oh? And how is Mr. Kawana? Still prickly as ever, I suppose? I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, though perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apologies, is quite the quirks that come with old age, you know. What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to Kamen-kai, the group his family got mixed up in. Ah, a more difficult answer than you might expect. You see, there are two groups that share his name. The first, as you know, is a religious group formed by the guru, Tokimasa. The second is an ancient order, over 1,000 years old. Oh, the mask again. Every time it comes up, it's just creepy. What's that you're holding? I was told it's related to Kamen-kai, the newer one, and that you could tell me about it. Ah, that explains many things, child. The far-off look in your eye, for one. I imagine that you have many questions. The masks are interesting, are they not? They are meant to be a disguise, and yet, mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than the human faces we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of such an object with such a dark history. I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything beyond that. Ah, but that itself is the essence of history, layers upon layers of personal connections that are continuously peeled back to their root. Relics like that one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic? If it's from the Kamen-kai cult from the 90s, then I'd hardly call it a relic. Misguided in deception as always as he was, Tokimasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult historical legitimacy. He collected obscure objects and gave them new meaning that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. The mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. What are we talking about? This isn't really adding much to the story. Like, it's the mask, it's the creepy mask. It does a thing. Yes, okay. For instance, like, I'm sorry to bother you. Don't be silly. Perhaps. Oh, yes. How about that? He believes it showed him the path to the realm of the gods. Inky blackness and familiar shapes. Okay, no, not shadows. I see and hear people who are supposed to be dead. I found things I couldn't possibly have found otherwise. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you I was a detective. Ha, my mistake. You must forgive me. A slip of the tongue. What's this guy? What's up with this guy? He knew I was the detective when I didn't tell him I was a detective. I believe it was... okay. I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined. Investigators such as yourself have such a sense of purpose in their mannerisms, you see. And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experience or not illusion provide any level of comfort? I'm not sure, but I do feel something, maybe hope? It's like I've finally got a foothold on solid ground. Ah, yes. Knowledge is the light in dark places, is it not? To think a relic of such import would end up with a detective. Do you mind if I ask you something? Which do you believe? Are our lives controlled by fate? Pre-measured threads that determine our deeds, our wishes and our ends the minute we come into existence? Or, conversely, is our thread subject to the chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and to that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Okay, I didn't get into this game wanting philosophy. Do you believe it is fate or chance that decides which thread of life are cut short and which are followed? What do you think, Cookie? Is it fate or chance? What do you think is life? Is life about fate or about chance? Deep. I think life's a bit of both, really. But I guess we have to choose one. I'm gonna choose... chance? Yeah, chance. Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has somewhat been out of your control of late. Control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel like I've had much to do with that since the mask came to me. You said that the mask was made of some kind of old kamikai. Why? Confusing me can't be the purpose it was made of. I've read so much I just can't read right now. I'm not much of a reader, if you couldn't tell. Yes, a more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should have come to no surprise that the creation of such a mysterious object is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor, don't worry, it is in relation to this very topic. An important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it for me, I feel like it could shine a great deal of light on the subject. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety? Ha ha! I'm sorry, I jest. It concerns the mask bearer. The mask bearer? Huh. That's me, right? Right, old guy? Like the stream. Hey, DM Jeva 4965. Thank you. Thanks for joining, and yeah. I do lots of random games like this. And have my own commentary about every decision. Because I'm bad, and the game's bad. Anyway, Mask Bearer, that's... Yeah. Although you carry it, that does not make you its bearer. All will become clear when the book is returned to me. Are you the bearer of the mask? Sounds easy enough. Where can I start looking? Oh, you need to go far. The man who has it is right outside this building. In fact, as I said, it's not much of an errand, but I, of course, cannot leave my shop. Why not? Why are you so creepy? And why are you fuzzy? He's fuzzy like the other guy. He's right outside. This won't take long. I'll be right back. I'm feeling like it's gonna take a bit of time. Shall see. Is that gonna be disappeared or something? Oh, what? Oh, okay. I thought that was like blood for some reason. Never mind. Are you him? The old tea shop next door, isn't that place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by a kendo instructor from the dojo down the street, on account of him being the only one I ever see in there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly he's a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time I ought to ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him. Words through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something and has trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him. Okay, hasn't we already said this before? Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it's closed down, but do you know anything about a book taken from there? Maybe recently? I was led to believe you would. Oh geez. Go on. Like I said, this place has been empty for years, but, you know, I spend a lot of time outside it, and half the time the doors are wide open. So one day, a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing. I was just curious is all. Wait, what? Sometimes you understand like how a person's voice is supposed to be, and like understand how they're written, and I haven't been doing a proper voice for him. He's more like heh, curiosity killed the cat, right? I don't know, I can't do voice. I should just stop trying. Anyway, it was all dusty and old, and there was all sort of stuff flying. I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it was super old and nothing. So I figured out no one would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. Don't laugh at me. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes, so I was trying to be on standby for him when it happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then he was going through some particularly rough times. His wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it. He's in denial or something. Whoops, got off topic again. I was heading to visit him with ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Is that how you say it? Sake? Sake? Sakata. And thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the doors unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it wasn't for that, I'm not sure he'd still be here. That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be founded. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in hospital. Try to show him that blah blah. I get help for a minute. Anyway, doctors. Okay. Here's your phone. Originally, my brother's ex-wife. Sorry again. Why do you say sorry if you're just gonna say it again? Had the brilliant idea to put his skills to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding on to everything he got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he's doing is son of a... Wait, is this the guy that was in the other shop that we've already been to? Much better than wasting time in Shinjuku. Yeah, in a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address? Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother is Daizo. Ah, I knew it was familiar. Right? You know him? Small world. was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Tell him his brother Hiro says hi. Haruto. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine, and to get his butt over here. Haha. I'll do that. Thanks for your help. Okay. Well, that's interesting. But it's definitely not a easy trip to get this book back. Now where are we going? Wait, why aren't we allowed to choose different places now? It's making us choose where we have to go. I don't like it. I like decisions. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the shop, I guess. Hi, Ayami. How can I help you today? Hey, Daizo, how's things? Oh, hey, you know, same old, same old. Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows, it was pretty random. Huh, who would have thought? So, is he still selling Tayokai at his stand? Did he say anything? He is. He said to remind you that Taiyaki stand... words! Still the future of cuisine, and that you should go and help him. Ha ha ha! Yeah, you talked to Haruko, right? Always the optimist, that guy. Yeah, actually, I have a favor to ask you. Do you still have that book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Not sure if I can help you, Ayami. He said he gave it to you when you went in hospital. Oh, what makes you think I was in hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups, haha. Daizo, tell me the truth. Besides, that adult's bringing me stuff all the time, always trying to drag me kicking and screaming all over the grass, where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently, after a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh no, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Friggin' traitor! Hey, those just some hard times, nothing serious. I just drank too much is all. I'm sorry, detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Alright, I understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daizo. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me old magazines, though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it, sorry Ayami, hold on a sec. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is! It's yours, detective. That's the girl! That's the creepy lady. Huh. Hey, no wonder I recognize the photo you brought by. It's the same girl. An idol named Ruby. Rena. No, Ruby, see? No, it's Ruby, okay? It says right there on the cover. Pretty crazy that's still in my shop. Guess that means you're looking for her? I wonder why why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. Yeah, I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must be you must have a pretty sharp nose. If you say so, Daizo. Do you mind if I take this? Like I said, it's all yours. About time I started getting rid of my old junk. Thank you. See you around. Take care. Cool. Well, I don't think there's anything else we can do around here. I guess we'll just go... Where would we go? We'll go to that town that we haven't been to yet. Can we? No, we have to go right back here. Okay. Fine, game, I'll do what you tell me to do. Can't talk to them? Oh, welcome back, Detective. Is that my book? Guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me that Raina is the mask bearer you were talking about? That's hard to believe. Does it surprise you? After all, it is she who you are. It is she who you see. It is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark, that's what the collector called it too. How'd Raina get tied up in this? I only know that somehow the girls part and the mask collide as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as it comes in the distant past, involving old men and black and white pictures. But that book and that girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past and to the present, and people to each other, are not always apparent, but peel back the layers of connection, and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. Getting back onto the philosophy stuff. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat, tidy line. Rina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. Not part of the sleeper cell of the small cells, okay. Oh, that. Detective, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? Okay, looks like we're going on a story trip, guys. History lesson. To how the mask ceased to be the mere object. The story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan, led by the Hojo clan. It was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cyclical, and like so many before then, and so many after, the time of peace came to an end. The Nitta clan, loyal to Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo, controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor, instead of surrendering. The 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide. Oh. This story's gonna get dark. Okay. However, the Hojo and Nitta clan, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not seek the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai. It is said that in the flames of Kamenkai, a girl was seen wandering the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Shujiko, the last survivor of the Kamenkai. Okay, so whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Kachika did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. Mask bearer. The Kamenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this? Why? Legend has it that the Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where all consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning. That's a creepy face, yeah. A place where cause and effect could be changed. Why? Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door. This is, to a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaninglessness, this accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely a power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with the tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true, all of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, they are not meant to be opened. And the Kamenkai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it. But it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find a way in the dark. Just like the collector said, the only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to this. That is a mystery, as Mr. Kawana told you. The last known location of the mask was the Kamenkai cult only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamenkai under Takemasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during their raid, the compound, or that someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture. I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within the police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. But I do. I have access to the police. I am the police. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out. Okay. I spent too long. I'm tired. Farewell. Okay. So we got to go to the police station. And if they ended on 1996, there was that picture that had 1996 sitting there comfortably. This game is has a fascination with doors. Yeah, kinda. Sitting there comfortably, the historian casually laid out everything. Yeah, okay. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. Sounds just like my kind of story. Sounds like a myth and an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can see the bridge between Sharon and Gunga. So they'd met and entered, maybe... What day is it, anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night, and hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. My head. Maybe I should take my medication. It's impossible, as it seems. Following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even if Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamenkai, finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask her in a profile. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to the police HQ and see where I can find it. Okay. So we're going to police HQ. Hopefully they will greet me a bit nicely. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Funny, me and some of the other guys were just talking about you after practice the other day. Specifically, we were taking bets as to how long it would be before you showed your face again. Shame. You coming in here now cost me 10,000 yen. Shh. Not that it matters. Ever since you left, things are looking up for me. I won the last department kendo tournament, and I've been enjoying my promotion. Oh yeah, thanks for the new office, by the way. Anyway, non-active duty cop, or you in other words, ain't allowed in HQ right now, so what do you want? I want to say go to hell, but then he probably won't help me to get the files I need. And I need the files. So I'm gonna just say I need a favor. Oh man, this just gets better and better. Begging me for a favor, huh? Kind of figured you might someday. So what do you want from me to do, Ito? Sneak into the evidence locker? Steal your gun back for you? Haha, like I'd do anything for you. The brass have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You're considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. Wouldn't expect anyone to do any favors from you from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not see us talking. I'd rather not people see us talking and think that we were friendly. Now get out before I call someone down here. Oh wow. Okay. Guess we could threaten with violence. No, there's a better way. There's a better way. We'll find a better way in. Yeah. How did she lose her position? It's a long story. Maybe you should watch the previous episodes. Wink wink. But basically, someone killed someone and then people think that she killed them. And that's kind of what this whole game's about. We're trying to track down the person that killed them. Trying to find the mask and stuff. Maybe he'll have something. I'm surprised to see you back. How can I help you, detective? I was told you train a lot of police. That's right, I trained many of them personally. Do you know Akari Tora, a detective? Ah, yes, Detective Tara. I know him quite well. A man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though that talent is offset somewhat by his, how do I put this, brash personality. He's being a meanie. He's an ass, as Cookie said. Brash is a very diplomatic way to put it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but Tara's about the only usable link I got left in the police force, and the one person who's trying to stop me the most. Seeing as you train with him all the time, I was hoping you might know something that would change his mind, if you know what I mean. Are you asking me to help you blackmail him? Beyond the obvious reasons why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Terror actually lives a fairly straightforward life. His excesses are nothing that would draw any scrutiny, at least not among his fellow officers. I hear he is engaged to be married soon as well. Someone actually agreed to marry this slime? That poor girl. Yes, a very nice girl. Apparently they're quite happy together. Oh yeah? We'll see how long that lasts. What is Detective Ito trying to do? Trying to break up a marriage? Or soon to be marriage? Just to get answers? Like, he's not a good guy, but I feel like this is a bit far. May I ask what exactly Tara did to make you feel so strongly? Did to me? Ha! You should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he's looked down on me and never missed a chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured it would work hard enough and earn my promotion. No, shut him up for once. You eventually got this promotion, I take it? Well, did he shut up like he thought? No, he got worse. He started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around in HQ. Then there were various complaints about my supervisor. He couldn't stand that one, fall apart. So you hate the fact that, at least in his mind, he was right. Something like that. Tara's not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve a promotion I got. But it stung a little extra when he ended up at my desk. Yes, I thought as much. You're not saying you think that brown-nosing, womanizing, lazy, good-for-nothing asshole actually deserves my spot, are you? No, I can't judge the inner working of the police force, but from what I've heard, it certainly wouldn't be the first time an officer didn't earn their promotion honestly. Often I watch my students spar and I always notice an interesting trend. You see, usually the outcome of matches have nothing to do with their skill. Is there a moral at the end of the story? Patience, Saito. You see, two students will face each other. Before they even draw their swords, they've decided the outcome. Students rank each other and themselves based on practice, their social status, their skills, or any number of things before they even enter my dojo. A student perceiving himself as strong-willed will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack, while the student who resigned themselves to defeat desperately defends. This game is much longer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be maybe a 2 to 4 hour, maybe 6 hour game. I think I'm going on my I'm at almost 5 hours now, and it still doesn't seem like I'm anywhere near the end of it. But anyway, it's not skill or merit that wins the battle, it's expectation. Do you see where I'm going with this? I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I break Tara's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right? Exactly. For a man like Taira, how do you say his name? Taira, who expects certain things of a woman, you defied him at every turn, but if I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight. Sounds about right. Very perceptive. Here, this should help. Are we gonna get him drunk? What is happening? Here's a gift. Wow, that's so flattering. I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Tiara. I'm just gonna call him Tiara. I could use a drink. No, it's not for you. It's for Tiara. Oh. And here I was thinking you were being nice. This is very expensive brand, as a matter of fact. It's Tiara's favorite. A gift for his promotion. A promotion he stole. A promotion into my position. Think of it as a way to throw him off balance. You can't strike at his heart until he dropped his guard after all. Okay. I spoke to he's one of them. Damn, Aito, are you alright? He's just an old man, what else could he be? No, Takeshi. You must have noticed something off about him, like the collector, but no, not exactly like him. I'm not sure what Yashi told you to scare you like this, but I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric and too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer some advice. What are you feeling right now? It's not him, it's you. The more time I spent researching the Kemenkai in the past, the more I began to feel the world had gone mad. But it didn't. It continued to turn on its axis, as the way it always does. It was me who became unhinged. You could always walk away, Detective Ido. Some mysteries aren't worth solving. Okay. Drink. Oh, why would I drink it? I've got to give it to him. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry. That's it, Aito. I've heard enough of you. Wait, what? You heard it right. Tara, I'm sorry. You're a good detective. Oops, I missed the stream again. That's okay, kitty. It's going. I'm not sure how long I'll stream, but I can stream for longer now. Oh, but reading is really tiring. So much reading. This is more reading than I've done in a year. You're a good detective, and I never did congratulate you on your promotion. Here, this is for you. Huh, I get it. So you think bribing me is gonna work, huh? Ken no Mishi. Is that a bottle of Ken no Mishi? No way. It sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely manages to get a bottle. And then... I'm not a baby, I'm a man. Anyway, they knew people to ask. How'd you get it? That's not important. Shush, explode the kitty, I'm not a man. But one day, it will be easy. That's not important. Consider it an apology for how I treated you in the past. I present... just a point. Wow. Present this to you as a way of formally handing over. Wow. Wow, exploded kitty. Wow. Hand over position to you. It's clearly in better hands now. But... oh, she's so sorry. Look at her sorriness. Dot 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 dot. Aito. Sit up, will ya? Aito, it's fine. Just sit up already. Okay. I accept your apology. Hell, didn't know you felt that way. I mean, in light of recent events and all, it's long overdue. Guess with all the stress you've gone through late, the delay is understandable. Glad you finally learned to manage your emotions appropriately. Thank you for your kind words, Detective Tyra. Once I return to the department, I know I'll have much to learn from you. Hey, this is a little early for that talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they'll let you back on the force after the hearing. Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly. She's just gonna be like so sorry every time she's like he does something. I don't know. Aito, stop that, please. I always thought you'd be a better cop if you listened to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you could learn from me, eh? I know you're right, Detective Tara. Sad fate. I was so brash before. That's probably how I ended up here. Oh yeah. No problem. Thanks for dropping by, Aito. To tell you the truth, it's been a rough time for all of us. It's been better to stick together. We're all on the same team after all, right? Maybe once you're back, me and you could partner up. Once one can only hope. So lucky. Right. Look, I gotta get back to my office. You need anything else? Well, I was thinking. Oh no, I couldn't possibly bother you. You're so busy. It's fine, I can handle it, go on. Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research in an unofficial capacity, you know? I was wondering if you could pull up a file for me. You know I can't give access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it'd be against regulation and... I guess if you stay on the side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. Don't think this means we're best friends or anything. It's just repayment for the Kenomishi. Oh, thank you. But Tara, Detective Tara, I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule. I can. Stand up, Saki. I'm going back to my office. Look up the file Aito wants. Log the search query in my name. Got it? Yes, sir. Of course. I'll be in my new office all afternoon, so direct any calls there. Clear? Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn! Ayami, I mean, I've twisted some guys around my finger before, but that was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get your office back if you can keep working that magic. Ayami, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important. You train me how to do that for professional purposes. I think you're all right on your own, Saki. Oh, fine. Be that way. Anyway, you've got Tara sign off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on the compound belonging to a cult called Carmen Kai. I like the official report, plus anything else you can find on it. Wow, that's some heavy reading material. I'll get right on it, boss. Professional. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on. Looks like there's only one file. Rightio. I'll put it on the USB for you and you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone. Here you go. Thanks, Aki. I owe you one. You owe me more than one, Ayami. Wow. Come on. We're friends. See you around. Okay. Now I will be right back. I'm gonna just get a drink because reading's hard, okay? Don't judge me, Exploded Kitty. I know you're judging me. Reading's hard. I'll be right back. Just getting a drink. Okay, wasn't back. Wasn't back. What? Can't speak. I wasn't gone for too long. Get you one too. Okay. Anyway, let's go to our apartment now. Okay. You can only look at the laptop. Where's your cola? I'm sorry. What? Washing? Okay. Hopefully some creepy stuff doesn't happen, but I feel some creepy stuff's gonna happen. CD wasn't that. Okay. Something doesn't smell right. Now you can't talk. You're not even talking. There's a raid on the compound, and all that's left is this lone debriefing. Doesn't add up. Not to mention, so much of it here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Toki's Masa and Maya's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? It says here 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be my interpretation. Guess that means Takashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, causes of death, where are all the other survivors? She has a kitty, yeah. This game's cute in some ways, but then it just has the creepiness. What else? Where they found? I'm so lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. Lovely. What the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? Okay. I think someone's gonna call us. The door's gonna ring when I exit. The report is unclear, but obviously something terrible happened at the Kamenkai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's deaths, and one way or another it found its way into the arena. Eek. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The Collector said that the path to the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but it gave me another lead, a talent agency called OK. For now, like, okay. Should we take our pills? How's I think we should take one pill. Our investigation's pretty good though, it's almost max. I'm unprofessional, I'm stable, and I'm relaxed. Okay. Take the pill. Cool. Plus that sanity. Yeah, cool. Okay, now we're going to Kachukuduku. Ooh, oh my. Oh my. Adult stream. This is rated M for mature content. The Collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt. I'll need to ask around. Okay, well. Lovely. Lots of ladies, pictures. Okay. What's this? Look. Based on the dragon's motif and the general vibe around the building, I'd guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here have Yakuza have drifted into. Okay. These three faces in uniform I don't recognize, though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. Hardly look like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their nose. Okay. Oh, what's over here? Okay. Seems like a club is pretty popular, and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me a good idea of where to start. This is a family-friendly Twitch channel, very much. Very family-friendly. Look at the family-friendliness all around. Okay, let's talk to them first. Oh wait, can I not? Now? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't go anywhere now except for there. Okay. Can I ask you something? Whoa, 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 I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Phew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around here like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work for them then. Why not, sweetheart? It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types, models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman like you, such as yourself, will have no problem finding work through us. That is, if you're fine with staying in costume. Very family friendly. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so be rude not to talk to them at least try. Tish, if you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. You're saying whoa at that? You haven't even seen a bit of what this game is about. right off the bat, like first episode, there was a real weird situation. Anyway, no one's even seen this guy around for months. Word on the streets that they ran up to a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. Who's this? Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, it doesn't ring a bell. No, what do you want? You have no information for me. Okay. Well, we're gonna exit here for now, if we can. If anyone calls me babe. Oh, it's lots of people. Hello, Gunazara. Why so jumpy, huh? Sorry. I was a bit scared. Keep tossing. Thank you. Omega, no, never heard of it. Friend of mine, okay. Evening, you know anything about a talent agency called Omega? He looks like Daizo, except with black hair. And a suit. I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, and the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifu... Is that music too loud? It's a bit loud. Already racked up quite the body count and don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've come in a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she'd probably kill me too. Kill who? Him, you know. Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he owed the Mifu family a small fortune. The word on the street is that there has been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Your ears are bleeding. Do you need me to spell it out for you? Good, okay. No one else? Oh. Hey, that's a fancy outfit. About the talent agency. Alright, I'll take that as a no. Hey. What? I had a question about... What? Speak up! I can't hear you! The speakers are right here! You're gonna have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy. In what? No, what? You're what? I'm looking for information about it. Oh no, the music stopped. And I'm yelling. Do you know any... Whoa. You really shouldn't talk about those things like... Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Who do you think? We're just businessmen doing our business. I'm gonna refuse for now. Take a few steps back, creep. Well, Aito, come on. I didn't want to be that hard on them. I just said I'm not interested, okay? Don't have to call them a creep. I need a shirt like that. Like that one. Or like the yellow guy's one. You think I'd go anywhere with you? Yeah, I think you will. Sorry if we were a little too polite before. I wasn't asking your permission. Forcing me would be a big mistake. Heh, oh yeah? How'd you figure? Look around, do you think anyone's gonna help? Promise you this much. People seeing us escorting you out of here and they'll look the other way. Hell, I could probably break your nose right now and order a drink. And the bartender would bring me that drink before he even dreamed about wiping off the blood of the floor. Wow, these guys are heartless. Not that I'm threatening you, understand? Of course not. We wouldn't want to make you feel like you're in danger. Now let's go. This is nice. This is lovely. This is okay. I am fine. Oh, hello there, lady. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifu. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The hell do you think you are, calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got it? Oh, I've got it alright. But don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Say another word, you cop. Enough, you! Say another word and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Ooh, I like her. I like her. She's fierce. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? No, thanks. I see. Then excuse me while I pour one for myself. Why don't you skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you're a cop, and walked past my bar and into the nightclub. Then I heard you've been sniffing around asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayami Aita, why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who has a history of... How did they word it? Ah, yes, a history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all of that? We all have friends, Detective Ito, and when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, let's say you've piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk, and here we are, off in the bushes. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Bunny, you don't strike me as the stupid type. Wow, are you calling me stupid? And yet you willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulder, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you'd have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Ha ha ha! Good, I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for the police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know, what exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back further, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Ichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, two of us. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls, probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he'd get that idea, can you? I think I can. Maybe he'd prefer to talk to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. Tell me you'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. No, I'll never work. Sure, just... it's probably not going to be one little job. But I feel it's better to work with her. She doesn't seem like a person I want to get on the bad side of. She's like, she seems to know her stuff. I don't want to really anger her. Oh, don't make it... Wait, what didn't I say I could? You'll agree eventually, so why fight? Did I pick the wrong one? Okay, furthermore, I could, okay. What are you guys? I'm a cop, not a you do yourself. Ah, suspended cop. You can't parade bad around due to recent transition power. What's this? Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and it'll feel a lot better. Do this for me, and I'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you, with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting up with Kakaza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No. It's just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is a cat cafe in Kihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe? Or what? A cat cafe? What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. There is a difference, as I have learnt. What? Are you talking about the cat's cat? Or people dressed like cats? Because a freaking cat cafe! Actual cats! Adorable, fluffy, precious cats! Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats, normal cats! Okay. Damn it, now I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. Okay. Don't know how long more I'll keep playing. Do you guys want me to keep playing, or should I end it here and continue at a different time? Okay. Hey lady, you need something? There's something to see here. Why don't you move along? Okay. Okay. They're digging a hole. Nothing to see here. They talk a lot. Okay. Oh, I can talk to them now. If you want to end, it's okay. But I mean, like, do you guys want to keep watching? Because I can keep streaming for quite a while. But I just don't know if, like, this is a good place you guys getting tired of this? Just hearing my voice read badly? Who, me? Yeah, you, unless you're hiding someone around back. Arrest her? No, what? I don't know how much... No one needs to be detective, especially don't arrest me, please. Held hostage by a woman. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. You gotta hit the hay? Then I might end it here then. You guys missed out on the cat cafe and the cat maid cafe. That was interesting. Maybe next episode is like a stain clad. What? Stained glass window. Is that a compliment? I don't know if it really. Thank you, I guess. So don't cause trouble. Okay, these guys are just talking. Nothing really happened. I'll just show you the cat cafe and the cat maid cafe, and then we'll be on our way. Then I'll end it here, and we'll continue tomorrow or something. That someone. Oh wow. Thanks. Well, this is the cat maid cafe. Oh, can I not go in there? Okay. You can't type with you. Welcome back. To think Tomo remembers you. He must be appreciative of all the help you make him feel better. I'll get to that sometime, Cookie. Anyway, good night if you're gonna sleep. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Okay, another quirk added to the What's wrong? How exactly does the owner of the cat cafe get mixed up with Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I mean, I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I've read it and it seems like you owe quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time and I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is a contract and your name, and I want to know why. Oh hey, Noah Onamino. I'm gonna be ending soon, so... But thanks for coming. The truth is, this place isn't all above board, or it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything, that's stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then the government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations, all I ever wanted, okay. You just wanted cats, I get it, okay? After 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like this one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only, they kept coming back, and every time they came back they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. Okay. That sucks. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. Didn't you didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Kazuka for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Aito. I thought she was trying to help. No problem. Don't need to be sorry. Helping the only way she knows how. Okay. That's very cute, but like, what? She's trying to suck up to me. Can't use your cute cat eyes on me. Thanks for following again. Please, you have to help me The amount of money you've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they got their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kazumi. Please, tell her that this place is closed down. All of the cats, there's no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think Animal Services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Aita. Don't do this. I think I should help her. Like, she's just running a cat place. And the other person does seem like the more of a bad guy. So... yeah, that would be good, Noah. Because otherwise you miss so much. Damn it. It doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew good would prevail in the end. Thanks. How did you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, talking about teacher girl from the cafe lesson. What else? Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. Thank you for not making me sign. What's your plan? I don't know. I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder self. If she's really a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right? Oh no. I've really gone and got myself in trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in the great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's some good in her. Okay, I don't really care. I don't care. Okay. Okay, it's saved. I don't think anything's gonna happen right now. So, that is where I'm gonna end it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time on City Cruise Live, where I will continue the story. It's getting pretty interesting, actually. I like all of this convoluting storyline. Yeah, it's interesting as we can cover more and more things about this world. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!